Hello. Whoop. What's up, Makey? Makey? Thank you. You running an offline Amazon? Sweet. I'm trying to connect here. It says I can't connect to the server. Let me redo it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Thanks, you said you loved the vids. Keep it up. Yeah, thanks, man. So, sorry, here we go. Monk Lad. It didn't autoplay, huh? Well, that's weird. No, I don't know what it was. I don't think there was an update or anything. But, yeah. So, dudes, what's up? I have some upgrades. And look at my, monk druid. Doesn't he look very monk-like? So, on the last stream, which was yesterday, I crafted a pair of blood gloves. And they rolled, like, really well. It was the first craft of the stream. I killed Infector. And he dropped a pair of shark skin gloves. And I was like, I'll just craft those right now. And bam, look at these. So we got 20% increased attack speed, 2% lifesteal, 10% crushing blow, 13 life, 28 light res. That was the first craft of the entire season that I did. I have not crafted a single other pair of gloves or anything else. Not bad, right? I've got this rare ring that I think I gambled it. Yeah, it's got attack rating 1 to max damage, 7% lifesteal, 28 cold, 20 fire, poison length reduced 25. We've got Arachnid Mesh on, Ravenfrost, Gore Riders, Fortitude. Yeah, we made Fortitude last stream. In a Wire Fleece, it rolled 28. 30 is the max on the all res. I've got the Cat's Eye still. I am using this 220. And the 220 Druid Circlet, I was using a Circlet. I was using that for a bit. That was gifted to me way, way early in the ladder. What's up, Nick? And Media X says, hey, what up, man? Never caught a live before. Yeah, so all the live streams thus far have just been ladder, you know? And since the ladder could be ending in a couple weeks or so, I really want to make sure that I get my monk druid that I built on here up to par. So look at this, though. I did find a 4-socket shillelagh, and I was going to roll passion in this, but I decided to just give insight another try. And look, it rolled +6 to critical strike. So not bad. MidiX says, you make my favorite D2 content, by the way. Great work. Thank you. Thanks for that, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like that. It's weird making... It's like, interesting to me that people get it and that people can actually see the value in some of these weird off-meta builds and some of the things that I bring to this, you know, game that's been out for 25 years or whatever. So thank you. I really appreciate that. And Paladin's that's right. Paladin, you're the one. Sorry, man. I forgot. Yeah, you gave me this. So I was using this for a bit, but I also traded. So what happened on the last stream was I had a Paladin shield that had 3 sockets and 41 all res, and I tried to trade it for a low rune, and the guy that joined my game was like, I don't have a low rune. Will you take a burr rune? And I was like, yeah, sure, I guess. You know? So I took a burr rune for it, and then I traded the burr rune for a low and 2 Vex. So I was able to make Fortitude. I've got 2 Vex here and a 3rd Vex. So I can make Flickering Flame if I want for the Mercenary. I've got Neff Pole Vex. But then I also got a Cham rune. I traded for an for a Cham because I want to make Metamorphosis. And then I also got another Cham rune. And I was trying to get one last night. And after the stream later on, I decided to jump back on. And somebody was asking for a rush. And so I rushed them with this guy, with this character, using a Naja's Puzzler. And I spent all my gold basically repairing my teleport charges to rush this dude. He gave me a Cham rune. So now I have an Io, a Cham, and a Fal to make Metamorphosis. And since we're doing Druid, Monk Druid, I wanted to make it in a Diadem. So I traded an Ist rune for a Diadem. 3 sockets. And just to double check really quick, I just want to make sure that my Metamorphosis is correct here. Io, Cham, Fal. Io, Cham, Fal. Yeah. So, Io, Cham, Fal. Metamorphosis. Sweet. So this is the first time I've made this. And the reason I didn't make it in a Druid pelt is because, 1, it doesn't look very Monk Druid-like to have a pelt. But the Diadem sure does, with that gem that's in the middle of it. You know, in his forehead. And then also, when I go to non-ladder, when this season's over, I'd like to maybe utilize this in some off-meta builds. Get what I'm saying? So anyway, first time making this, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that they did something different with this when they put it in the game. And it's like, it has this new function, right? Where you're like, get a buff for being in Werebear, and then it stays with you. So for the Monk Druid here, what we can do is, since we're a human melee character, what we could do though is we can still just use it. Like, I could put a point into Werebear, hit, and get the attack speed and the crushing, or the attack speed buff, you know, and the damage reduction buff. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, Wolfhowl Barb can switch as well. So you could do that and get the bonus to life and attack rating. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. So what I'll do is I'll like shapeshift with this guy, but then switch back and hit with a Shillelagh Insight. We'll have a bunch of crushing. Let's see what our crushing blow now is 50%. Isn't that sweet? And we have 15% deadly strike from the Gore Rider, but then this thing has +6 to critical strike on it. So that's pretty good. All right. Charms. I've got 3 Grand Charms that are pretty low rolls on the max damage attack rating. That's all I could get. Large Charm. This Large Charm is the same. See, look, 6 max damage on these 4. All res here. Lightning res on some stuff. All res here. 2 summoning GCs. So, yeah. Okay. So then the Mercenary. The Mercenary has... he's got Spirit and... Let's see. Yeah, Spirit Sword. Skin of the Viper Magi. This dropped off of... I think it was Hell Diablo. Pretty good roll. 34 all res, 12 magic damage reduced. And then he's got a Cure Helm and then just a Rhyme Shield. I can do a setup, though, with him if I want, where I can give him Andariel's Visage and a Spirit Shield. And so I can do that to get more enchant, but this works out fine for now. The goal with the Act 3 mercenary here is to get a plague. So I can use this other Cham here to make a plague rune word, I think is what I want to do. So he could have a plague sword, a flickering flame helm, and then, yeah, and then I think that would help with our res and stuff, you know, for our fire resistances. Currently, we're not too bad. Let's see. Poison. That's, I've got, no, that's not it. I'm looking for a small charm. I had a small charm. Where is it? That rolled, here it is, 10 lightning res. So, let's see. I guess I could give up this. I'll give up this for now and take the lightning res. Because now I have 80 lightning res, which is cool. Anyway, on swap, you can see I've got a hustle and a dimensional blade. I was trying that on this mercenary. It didn't really help that much because the range is so low. So I'm using this on swap to buff myself with burst of speed. And then I got a spirit here. So let me just equip some stuff here. Okay. I've got this helm for Heart of the Wolverine. This for a skill. That for a skill. Oh, and... look, I need this so I can keep wearing. Okay. So, Grizzly is level 35. Heart of the Wolverine is 36. Dire Wolves are 35. Spirit Wolf is 16. And then we've got the Carrion Vine at 16 as well. Okay. So we'll put the hustle back on. So now, well, something's lagging a little bit. What's happening? Something's lagging, sorry. There we go. Okay. So now I kind of need to like level up and put a point into Werebear, or I could, I guess, respec if I have one. I don't know if I have a respec, and I just summoned all that. So let me kill some stuff first. We are using Fissure. It's only level 27, so it only does about almost 700 damage. But so anyway, I can attack and try to get my burst of speed going. Did I get it? Yeah, we got it already. So here we go. Here's Monk Druid. Okay. Alpha Helm. Got to check that out. Because maybe it has good pre-buff potential. Or not. Nothing. I was using Nauseous for the teleport, which was pretty nice, you know. But... I just wanted to try this out for a little bit, just because it feels pretty good to have faster attack speed, you know? And so, yeah, I think I am going to have to actually, like, respec so I can get 1 point into Werebear at least. So I can utilize this Metamorphosis a bit better. Rare ring. So it says our damage is 3,374. And we do have a pretty high chance to double that with our +6 to critical strike on the insight, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, and I think this will feel even better once I get the Mark of the Bear engaged to have that extra attack speed. I think with the Mark of the Bear and using the hustle on swap like this, I'm pretty sure I can hit the max frames. for attack speed. So here, I got it back already. And so quest-wise, I'm in Act 5, obviously. Haven't beat the Ancients, haven't beat Baal, none of that. So, getting closer. And anyway, what's cool is that, like, when this started, it was kind of like, all right, I know, like, kind of where I want to go, you know? Like, I gotta have the guy kind of look like this, right? With the circlet and the battle staff and all that. And we're doing it, you know? Like, we're almost there. He looks the part. And he actually dishes out decent damage, 50% crushing blow, 15% deadly strike, plus 6 critical strike. We have 80% faster cast, 60% run walk. I mean, it's like we're pretty fast. Superior Crusader Bow. Ooh, that... Whoa. I was going to say this sucks, but then I realized it's level 3 required. So that's actually kind of good for level 3. He looks cool in Sacred Armor, 1 pauldron and a bear claw on his shoulder. Yeah, that's the, and non-ladder, my Enigma is made in an Ancient Armor, so it kind of looks like that. These all fire immunes? Yeah, they are. So my fissure doesn't do anything to them. Trying to get the hustle to proc again. It's weird how sometimes you just get it like right away, and then other times not at all. Also, I haven't got Anya yet, so that'll help, actually. Get another 15 all-res everywhere. That'll be pretty nice. But yeah, so far, this has been pretty good. Like, I actually like this setup right now. I think it's pretty cool. And, you know, next season, whenever that is, I'm pretty sure I'll do it. I'll do the next season, I think, and I'll probably do another off meta build. You know, and try to build an off meta build on the ladder. All right, I need to get this going. It definitely feels a lot better to have that burst of speed. Let's see if I can get it. Come on, do we get it? No, we still didn't get it. Yeah, it's a little hard to proc. There we go, finally. So yeah, that's a little annoying, but pretty soon we'll just replace that with 1 into Werebear, so we can get the mark, the mark. So let's see. My attack rating is 11,346. 90% chance to hit. Not bad for not having an actual skill to attack with. We get... The Heart of the Wolverine gives us... like, over 200% attack rating and damage. And then the weapon rolled 214% bonus to attack rating. And then the Mercenaries enchant is giving me 299% attack rating. So we're stacked up on attack rating. Ah. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay, just trying to proc this again. Let's try on this maybe. There we go. You got it. It wasn't too bad. It's kind of nice having all the attack, the faster cast too, because we've got some on the armor and the weapon and our belt. And it's kind of nice because I am using like fissure like this. Like I'll cast that and then start attacking, you know, to do a little AoE. And it's nice to have the faster cast so that it actually doesn't, you know, ruin the flow. Blue phase blade. Not very good. Okay. So anyway, I'm just making my way through. I don't have any of the waypoints or anything, you know? So I'm just playing the game right now. Also, it was hilarious like rushing that guy last night. Because I joined, you know, and I was like, what do you need, man? And he basically just wanted to get to Larzik in Hell difficulty from Nightmare. And I was like, yeah, I can do that for you. And he was like, do you even can you teleport? I was like, yeah, don't worry about it, you know. I was like, yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Double axe. Let's see how crappy this unique is. Yep. Attack speed, damage. It does have 100% damage to undead, I guess. Level 15 required. None of one of those crappy uniques. It's not very fun to find. It's only level 15 required, so I get that it's not amazing or anything, but it would be kind of cool if you could use that a little bit for something. Let's see. Okay. Is the audio okay? I usually ask that in the beginning, but I forgot to. Atlantis in real life. What up? I made it for a live. Audio is good. Okay, thanks guys. Cool. Good to know. Couldn't tell if I'm just talking to nobody for a second. 3 to Iron Golem. Ah, okay. 1 to Attract, 1 to Terror, 1 to Curses, 3 to Iron Golem. With Repairs Durability and Weaken Charges. See, wouldn't it be cool if the Repairs Durability repaired the charges as well? I feel like that would be really sweet. This is only level 24 required, though. Also, it's just weird putting weakened charges on a Necromancer-only item. He can just have the skill, you know? Okay. Got my burst of speed back, so let's move. These areas should be okay, since I don't think there's a whole lot of fire immunes in these ones. Since fire... Oh, I say that, and there they are right there. Anyway, because fire is our supplemental damage, pretty much. We've got the mercenary. Everybody's enchanted by him for almost 200 fire damage. Not a whole lot, but it adds up a little bit. And then my fissure is going off and hitting everything for a little bit as well. Getting some artifact on the screen when I was doing some of those spells. Kind of weird. Oh boy. Fanaticism here. The guy did so much damage. There we go. That Cure Helm is so clutch, man. Just got rid of all that amp damage for us. Yeah, dude. My character actually does decent damage now. 3,300 damage. Attack damage. Alright, waypoint. So let me go see if I have a respec. I thought I respec'd once on this character. Hello. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So let's do a respec so I can make use of some of this stuff here. Okay. So we need... I guess I should I do both? Just one into werewolf, one into werebear? So I can get both? Yeah, I guess I could. Why not? So we'll do one here, one there. And then we gotta go one here, one here. Okay, we need Heart of the Wolverine maxed. And I definitely want Grizzly maxed, Dire Wolves maxed. I like those. And then I've got 29 left. So I do like having 1 and 2 Cyclone Armor. So I'll do that again. And then I guess... Let's see. Fissure. I did like using this, you know, how I was using it. I thought it was working out okay. So I think I'll just go back to that. That or would Volcano be better to max out instead? I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I guess I'll just go what I had. Okay, 4 points left into Volcano for this. So the damage is a little lower now on the fissure, but as we level, you know, we'll get there. So 111, 56. Okay, let's see. I want to see what... So I don't think I'm going to need to use the hustle anymore on swap if I do this. I don't think. Let's see. Okay, so 36, Heart of the Wolverine. You get the wolves back out. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So I think, or well, I'll use it here. I'll put it on swap just to see if there's if the breakpoint is worth going that far into, just for now. And there we go. All right. So now if I go out here and just check my, yeah, so I had like 11,000 or so attack rating before. There we go. There's 11,000 attack rating. Okay, and then I can put a lot into vitality here. I want at least like 1,000 something. Okay, I'll keep 5 stats just in case. So, all right, now if I do, so now I need like at least the werebear werewolf. Okay, I need to set my skills up for it though. So let's see. I think I'll put that there. Or no, wait. Yeah, I'll do that there. Then we'll try that. And see how that works. So let me just check this out. So now if I hit this dude, I should get that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now we're... Oh, yeah. That was a nice bump to attack speed. Does it show up on the chart? No, it doesn't. So yeah, we've got that active. And then if I want to do this, I can get that as well. Which just boosted my life. So I've got Mark of the Bear and Mark of the Wolf going. Oh yeah, dude, we're cooking now. Sweet. Okay, so I know I'm in the cold plains though, so like whatever, right? But that definitely just boosted my overall output. So that's cool. Yeah, and like with a barbarian, you could totally do this too, you know? Long staff. Kind of want to check this out, just because. Nothing really, but I think it'll sell for a lot because it's got skills on it. All right, so this is kind of cool actually. That I like that I got those buffs for it. It's kind of nice. Like, look at that! I just one-shotted that chick. So here. Okay, so we got that now, and then I can switch to this. Gosh, look how much faster we are like this. It's crazy. Okay, and then so I have those active, and that's a lot nicer than trying to proc burst of speed, but maybe I'll try that too and see if I can get both. I didn't get it that time. So let's see. No, still not getting it. Okay, let's move on. I just want to see how fast I attack if I have burst speed on top of the mark and all that stuff. Okay. Dead end. Okay. Oh man, they killed my part of the Wolverine. Still haven't procced it. No, still not. Still nothing. See, look how it's such a pain. Come on. I just want to see how it works. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. So I can't get it. Jeez. Phase blade. 3-socket phase blade. That can be useful. Let's go stash that away. Hey, Mr. Guzman. He says, "Hey, Michael, good to see you live." Thanks very much, man. Sorry, guys. I hope I didn't miss anybody so far. I don't think I did. So we just found a 3-socket phase blade. That would be a good base for Plague, possibly, except that this guy doesn't have enough dexterity, so actually it wouldn't be a good base for him. So never mind. Crescent Moon, perhaps, but I don't need to make that though. Level 3 required ring, which was pretty good. Boom. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Do I need the... No, whatever. I was gonna sell that, but oh well. So now I'm only shapeshifting so that I can get the buff, you know, on the metamorphosis. There we go. Now we're back to human form. So I'm still human druid. I'm just using metamorphosis for the buffs. All right. Yeah, this is cool. This is like a setup I could use on multiple classes if you think about it, because none of this is druid specific, right? Like you could throw this on like anything. Frozen River, all right. Oh boy. Yeah, so like once my max life goes back down to about 1,000, then it'll clue me in that I should re-buff those things. See if I can get this procced or not. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it that time. All right, so now let's see. Now let me see how fast I attack now. Pretty fast. Look. You see that? It's actually pretty fast now. So I've got... This is my attack speed now. That's pretty good. Leaving a like, be back in a bit. Alright, thanks, man. Atlantis. Blood Grumble. I don't know if I've ever seen that name before. And if I have, I just didn't notice, right? Okay, who's causing this? Someone had a Holy Freeze aura. Okay. Yeah, dude. This is pretty sweet. Luckily, I have 80 lightning res right now. Otherwise, we'd be dead. Like, look at this insanity right now. Okay, so this wore off. What is going on? Oh. We lost that guy. The Heart of the Wolverine is just dying over and over again. He needs a serious buff to his life pool or resistances or something. It's kind of insane that you can pre-buff to a level 36, 40, 50 even Heart of the Wolverine and he'll die. Okay. So whatever. We summoned him again. A longsword? Ethereal longsword, nah. Here they are. Here's Frozenstein. Obliterated. Nice. Okay. Kind of want to check out the zombie head because it's rare. 1 to curses, 3 to confuse, 2 to life tap. Level 18 required. With chance to block and faster block. Yeah, wow. Level 4 confuse on this, basically. Still not really that good. I guess I could, like, sell it. So, we'll see. Trustworthy Fellow says, "Sup, Mr. B and chat. Good evening." Hello, Trustworthy Fellow. Thank you for joining us.
Salutations.
All right. More resistances. Definitely happy about that. Okay. Nice. Okay. So our lightning is up again, so I can get rid of this little charm here. I'll put this one away. Put this one back in, since it's got a little attack rating on it. That, or unless I have something that's got, like, fire res would be maybe kind of good. No. Life. Magic find. Poison resist. Yeah, that's it. I guess a little more magic find I could do. I think this 18 life or small charm could go. I'll just put that there. I'll do the magic find. There. Now we have, with the insight, because the insight has 23% magic find on it, so we're at 37%. I got a 7 MF charm here and a 7 MF charm here. So there's all my magic find. And then on Mercenary's got a little bit. He's got 25. So that's not too bad for all the gear slots that we have tied up into things, you know? Okay, so... Alrighty, let's repair a little bit here. Alright, let's see what she gave me. Man, it's so bad. A 1-2 Drabies. Drabies, I meant Rabies. 1-2 Druid, Rabies skill. Rabies. 35 grand though, sure. I'm just gonna try to kill Pendle and see how that goes. Gothic plate and a blade. Enchant charges. 30% increase attack speed with 315 lightning damage and enchant charges. What? So weird. That could have been like 4-socket battle sword. Not too bad.
Can I help you?
Mm-hmm. Run walk, no. I'm always looking at the shops too, just to see if there's any jeweler's plates and stuff. That's actually a high roll on that cold damage on that, even though it sucks. I was talking about this crystal sword. 30 to 97 gold. No, 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 no. No. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. So, I don't know. I guess I kind of like having this right now, but overall, it's not really that great. Like, it takes a while sometimes to proc the burst of speed. But once it does, it is kind of sweet. There's that firestorm proc, just illuminating the whole screen. Uh-oh. I'm seeing lots of artifact right now. It's like having my chilling armor reflect missile damage, and then having the fissure under it and everything is making it act all wonky sometimes. Glacial Trail, okay. This is where we gotta go. Okay, let's get our buffs back. Okay, we got burst of speed on now too. It's almost like I'm simulating having feral rage by doing that. The heck? Oh, see. Oh, dude, I was trying to heal him. It sucked. So, like, that guy's immune to physical right there. And because all of our guys are enchanted still, look. See, we just took him down. It's pretty good. Okay, well, let's go get back the mercenary. Makey asks, are you French? No, I think I have some French, like, heritage, maybe. In my ancestry, but I'm mostly Italian and Spanish. So, yeah, je ne sais pas. But yeah, why do you ask? I don't really need that.
Good afternoon.
Because of your name, accent, my friend just said you look more like an Italian. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I've been to Italy before, like in the Venice type area, And when I went there, people were speaking Italian to me because they didn't realize I was a tourist there. And there were many like men that were there that had very similar features to me, like hair, like the hairstyle, like consistency, like curly, black, similar like facial structure and stuff. So yeah, I definitely look more like an Italian person, I'd say, just from my own experience there. My grandfather on my mother's side is 100% Italian. And he looks like it. Or he looks like it. He's gone now. Okay, so we're in the Glacial Trail. It's going all right. I had to go back to town really quick to bring back the mercenary. He kind of got rocked at some point, but it's okay. So you're in Spain? No, dude, I'm American. I live in the States, and it's kind of near the Midwest area. And I used to live in Germany actually, but I'm not like a German, but I lived there when I was younger for a few years. Flawless Ruby, I'll take that. Guten Tag, yeah. Dankeschön. So yeah, my German is not really that great anymore though, because it's been many, many years since I lived there. So sorry to anybody who speaks German. I can only understand some still. I don't really speak it anymore. I pretty much never went back after I moved back. Frozen tundra. All right, we are making our way. Look at this. I would say this is going well. I'll try to get my burst of speed back. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Let's get that. Get this. Okay, so we've got our stuff back on now, I think. Yep. And now let's just see if I can get burst of speed. It is a little annoying, like, this playstyle of trying to activate these things, I guess. So I should probably just go back, like, get rid of the hustle unswap and just go back to my Naja's puzzler so I can just telestop stuff. But yeah, I still need to, in order to like complete this build, I would still need like an inventory of summoner skillers so that I could like pre-buff my wolves and bear and Heart of the Wolverine, because that would improve my damage like a lot. And then I would still need like max damage, you know, large charms that have like 8 or 10 max damage on them. And that would... And then I could even... I don't know what else I could do. I guess, like... I kind of like having the cat's eye for the run walk, but... I don't know. I guess that could be, like... some kind of nice druid... rare druid amulet or something. Or I could craft one, like a blood one. That would be... Those are hard to... It's hard to get the stats you need, though. Although I am 1 for 1 on crafting right now. Like, just one craft turned out to be probably the one I'm going to use forever now on this character. Like, I don't think I'm going to get a better one, you know? Go. If you're just joining, thank you. I'm still doing Monk Druid, of course. That's the only character I have on ladder, and I have procured Fortitude, Metamorphosis. The Metamorphosis I'm using just for those marks that you can get, and then I switch back to human form. And then I'm using a Battle Staff, the Shillelagh, with Insight, roll +6 to critical strike. Insanely good crafted blood gloves. Did those yesterday. First crafted pair and the last crafted pair, basically. I'm not going to get better than that, I don't think, if I try again. I've got some strength on this ring. Oh, I switched this for the other one. I should probably switch that back. Anyway. And then just some... The charms are, like, Resistances, a little Magic Find, Torch Annie... couple summoner grand charms, and then these ones are max damage attack rating, and we can do about 6,400 damage when we critically strike, and then we have quite a bit of crushing blow. We have 50% actually. So I switched to shapeshifting, and then I hit once for the mark, you know, and then I switch back. So I specifically made it in a diadem as well, the Metamorphosis, because it fits my Monk Druid look and theme. So yeah, thanks for joining. And that's the rundown of what's going on in case you missed it. So, and we're in Act 5 Hell. And I haven't beat the game yet. So I just got Anya's quest, so that was kind of nice. And I'm looking to make a plague, I think, for the sword spot for the mercenary, and then switch out his cure helm for a flickering flame. And then I believe that would help us all do even better. So... Oh, nice. We got the burst of speed really fast that time. Like, I just switched to it, and it just happened. Which is really nice. I forgot to put I forgot to put back on my lifesteal ring, and so all of my sustain is like basically my, like, I have 2% on my blood gloves, but then the rest is all just the carrion vine, pretty much. Yeah, the build feels really good when I have everything running at the same time. Burst of Speed and Mark of the Bear. Feels pretty good. Like, the run walk's good, the attack speed's good. Like, look. It's not bad. Really? Oh, I guess we have max. Okay. Also, we're level 85. We just hit 85. And we're about halfway to 86. Longsword. 3-socket longsword. Okay, so all of our... See, now all of our stuff wore off. So, because my life is back down again. So let's get this. Switch to this. Get that one. And switch back. I like that they made it... this ain't bad. 12 life, 4 lightning res. Level 17. I like that they made it so that you can switch between the bear and the wolf. That was something that... That was something that the community recommended after trying Metamorphosis. And then they patched it and put it in the game. So, that was cool. D2R was in a really good spot when we were getting feedback from the devs from our feedback. You know, it was very exciting when it was like that. And I believe, you know, it would be nice if they had a little bit of that again. Especially considering people seem to not really be loving some of their other products lately. And that's all I'll say about that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, I'm catching up here. GS on Insight roll. Yeah, dude. The Insight roll is +6 to critical strike. Try to get my burst speed back. Let's see. It's just so difficult to get it sometimes. Working on a solo self-found elemental druid using Earth Shifter. Or no, wait. A shape-shifting elemental druid offline. Earth Shifter. Yeah, that sounds awesome, dude. That one dude live. And Paladin says, now let us teleport as werewolf. Yeah, I think that's... Most people want that, for sure. So if they did that, I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. Totally understandable why shape-shifting, teleporting would pretty much be amazing. I would just see, I don't mind that you can't, I personally don't mind that you can't teleport in shape-shifting, because like shape-shifting gives you lots of extra life and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought that like maybe it's fine if you have to switch back to human form, just teleport, but most people want it, so I wouldn't be someone who gets in the way of that. You know, because I haven't seen really anybody agree with me and say that maybe it's fine that you can't teleport in shapeshifting. What I would rather have, you know, and maybe not rather, but would just really like, would be the ability to get teleport on circlets and amulets as O skills instead of the charges. That way, if you find one that rolls with the teleport charges and you could make it an O skill, or if it just rolled the O skill, people wouldn't have to use Enigma for everything. You know, it would just be kind of nice. Because right now, for example, like, if I could find, you know, an amulet that had, like, 2 to druid skills or 3 to summoning skills with teleport, like my one druid offline, or not offline, non-ladder has. He's got, you know, he has an amulet that's 3 to summoning with level 2 teleport charges, which is awesome, but like, and it's so rare too, like you're not gonna find that all over the place. So I feel like it would be fine if it was like an O skill, you know, and just so that or you could turn it into one somehow, just so that people don't have to use Enigma, you know. Enigma's already so good anyway, like, it just kind of sucks that a whole gear slot as important as your armor slot is just given to you on Sorceress, but not on everything else. Does the first 2% of life leech actually count since you're in hell? Oh. It has to be 3, does it? Oh, is that how it works? I thought that maybe if you just do enough damage, then it would. If you were running this in hardcore, you still run the Act 3 fire, or would you use triple prayer merc? On hardcore, anything to increase your survivability. So even, you know, even the cold Act 3 mercenary would probably make you survive better than what this is, you know. This has got the cure helm, but you know, I'm using him just for the attack rating, for the enchant attack rating, really. Because attack rating is really hard to get when you have a human form druid. So, what was I doing? What was I doing? I can't remember what I was gonna do. Is this really worth it? What am I doing? What did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, the lifesteal. Thanks. So yeah, I'm gonna switch this back. There. So now we are at 9% lifesteal. So hopefully that's good still. Did we get the crushing blow? Okay, there we go. Whoa. But yeah, I don't like ever play hardcore or anything, just because, and which I think I could one day. It's just that, you know, I was always trying to like make builds, and especially off meta, so I just didn't want to like lose all this really niche gear and stuff. Like it's just, it'd be kind of just devastating for like what I'm trying to do, you know, to play hardcore like off meta stuff and like lose all my gear and everything. Ogre Maul with 4 sockets. Yeah, see that fissure actually chipped away at them pretty good before they got to me. Wasn't too bad. Even though it, on paper, it doesn't really say it does much damage, you know? Alright, let's see if I can get this. Oh, we're all the way back around here again. I just went in a big circle. Let's see, what are people saying here? Still waiting for Infinity to be crafted in any two-handed weapon. Infinity in any two-handed weapon? Like a two-handed sword or... yeah. If you could do that, then I would probably make it in a shillelagh. If you could make Infinity in any two-handed weapon, yeah, I would try to make it in a shillelagh, and then I would try to do Lightning Monk Druid. Or something like that. Paladin says, I'd take a new helmet rune word with +1 telly. Well, I'm kind of like... I feel like they should just fix some of the balance of some of the uniques and rares and stuff and charges before they ever just start, before adding more rune words, because there's so many already. Plip Ploppers, what's up, man? 2%, so 2% lifesteal is better than nothing. Life leech of all kinds still works in hell, just gets multiplied by 0.3. Yeah, thanks, man. I thought, Plip Ploppers, I thought that it still was doing something. I just thought that if I just had enough damage that it would be fine. But anyway, I put that ring back on, so I've got 9% now. You're going with prayer, Nick says. It's hardcore. Attack rating would be nice, but Angelica or Hasaris will suffice. Yeah, that makes sense. If I was streaming, I wouldn't do it either, but for me, it's all I can play now after so many years, just for the challenge. Yeah, I totally get it, man. That's kind of why I'm doing, on the ladder, I'm doing off meta too, is because it is more challenging. Like, you know, like look at my clear speed. It's not that awesome, right? But the build is cool, and so that's what's exciting. You're definitely right about the lifesteal. Super useful. Yeah. Okay. Alright, sorry I had to catch up there for a second. But yeah, I think what would be, you know, what would be even better is if I could make a Faith for an Act 1 Rogue Mercenary. That would be kind of nice. I would definitely hit the final breakpoint for attack speed with that. And my summons would attack faster as well. I would like that. We would lose a little attack rating, you know, like actually a couple 100%. But I think it would be better overall to have that attack speed. Okay. Icy Cellar. Should I bother with that? I kind of am curious. I'm just going to do it. I'm kind of curious about this, and I'll put a town portal up for safety here. Because I don't know what's going to be in here. Immune to... oh, man. These guys are going to be strong. So these guys are immune to physical. So that's where that comes in handy, having everybody enchanted. Like these guys here. Okay, we've got our burst of speed. Yeah, this is probably not the best area, honestly, for us right now, but whatever. Oh boy, it's getting crazy over there now. Look at that. Snapchip? The guy's name was Snapchip. Rare champion axe called Glyph Thirst. High roll on the fire with repairs durability, and everything else rolled crap. Oh my gosh, the bear died. That's how bad that was. The bear died. We're about to die too. Slowly but surely. Check out these immune to physical guys. I guess that's one nice thing about the passion is it comes with Berserk. Wow. Everybody's getting destroyed right in there. What did I say again? This is probably not a good area for us, but whatever. Yep.
Afternoon.
All right. So, I think gosh, I have no freaking room. Do I really need that? I don't know. Okay. So we'll do that. And this again. What in the dude, what? He just died again. Okay. Forget this, I guess.
Good afternoon.
I just wasted all that time resummoning everything. So stupid.
Afternoon.
Yeah, everything's just getting wasted in there. Okay. All right. Okay. Totally worth it. After playing all the junk builds, I play this. Seems pretty fast. Hardcore daggers on is snail's pace at the moment. That sounds cool. I can't do hardcore. I'd get tilted when I inevitably die due to lag or my own derpiness. I do single player, so lag isn't a worry. Yeah, that would seem like that makes sense, is to do hardcore on single player.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, there. So, wasted a bunch of time in that area. Yikes. Ooh, what's this? One socket. Darn. I'm looking for a base for plague that I could give to my mercenary. Looks like we ran out of our mark, so let me get that back. .28 dexterity on that amulet. It's got to be close by here now. I've explored like most of this. There we go. Waypoint. Llama's hardcore necro died. Oh, I saw that too, guys. He had life still, and like he saved and exited the game, and it just said that he was dead. I wonder if it just happened to be at the exact same time or something. I don't know. Okay. We have some potions. Okay. TP. Let's go. Here's the ancients.
At last, the summit.
Immune to lightning, of course. Oh, beard. Oh, boy. Jeez, look how fast he is. Talik is the most annoying one, I think. So I want to get him. Look how fast he is. Jeez. The heck? I think this is going really well. Madawak is gone, and Korlik is just about gone. Yeah, okay. So that was fine. Did you see that? Okay, we leveled up. That was cool. So, I don't think I need anything in there. I think we're good here. So I'm just gonna put more into Volcano. Buff my Fissure back up a little bit more. If I swap to these and cast it, it does do over 700 damage. So, it's kind of nice. A little bit of chip fire damage. Let's see. Are these guys fire immune? Of course. Okay. Got our marks back on, and we're rolling. Do you guys remember how I beat Baal on normal? It was so difficult. But basically, for anyone that didn't see it, in order to beat Baal on normal difficulty when we first got there, I hired the Act 3 mercenary and just hoped he would do static field over and over. And I just kept reviving him, you know, like I was 10 years old playing the game again. Or not 10. I don't know how old I was. What was I, like? I must have been like 12 or 13. Nick says creeper. Yeah. No, the creeper didn't do enough damage to him. So I had to use static field from the mercenary in Act 3. I mean, this is going fine. Thresher dropped. Three sockets. Aw, man. Pretty much you could make Crescent Moon in this if you wanted to. Just drop it. Don't need it.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, that was sweet though. That was a really nifty strategy, I thought. Okay. Doing good. Wow, I just like annihilated that dude. Here's Gloom Shield. He's gone. Kind of want to check this out too. Polish Wand. Lower resist charges with 5 mana after each kill. I don't think I need that. It's kind of cool that it has mana after kill, but whatever.
I can't carry it.
Sure, I guess I'll ID this too for fun. Bash charges. 294% enhanced damage, 8 minimum damage, 76 to attack rating, and 100 poison damage over 6 seconds. Rolled really good on the enhanced damage. And it's still crap though. It's still really bad. Okay, make sure I got this back up. And that. There we go. Dude, this map is like huge right now. Would Hustle Thresher be a consideration? Oh. Or are you sticking to Staff? Yeah, I mean, I was using Hustle on swap with just like a dimensional sword for a little bit. But that's true, you could make Hustle in a Thresher. I didn't even think about that. Which is kind of cool. Just spitballing? Yeah, I didn't think about that. Hustle and a Thresher. Should I go pick that back up? I don't know. What other build, though? Like, what other build could use that, really? I guess you could get an Act 2 Mercenary to attack really fast. You know? Something like that. Okay, I mean this is working. It's really working. All immune to fire. Is this the waypoint? No. So we'll put a TP there instead. Here it is. Uh-huh. Okay.
I am overburdened.
Well, let's put that there. Okay. back to town really quick. Alright, so...
Impossible. The ain't.
Alright, I put the Naja's puzzler back on so we can teleport if we need to. Here we go. Wow. We lost the mercenary. He has max resistances too. Yeah, okay. So everyone just got absolutely destroyed right there.
Fine.
Okay,
The morning comes.
You. Best.
it's like I... All the wolves too, everybody. Everybody just got wrecked. And we really need these guys, their level to be a little higher, especially the dire wolves and the bear, so... Okay. So I guess I'll just keep this, because if everything's gonna keep dying, I'd rather just keep it on. Wow. Everything is dying. Everything is dying. Yeah. Well, that was great. Yeah. Would it be too much to ask to make Heart of the Wolverine invincible? Black Maim, alright. Okay. Rune staff. Nothing. Okay, onward. Damn, lost another dire wolf there. I have a feeling this is going to be really rough in the Throne of Destruction. In the room, you know, with all the guys. It's probably going to be pretty bad. Okay. Shale rune. Okay, I'll take that. I don't have like a ton of those. Grand Charm. Alright, come on. Give me something. 1 to minimum damage with 11% gold 5. This isn't such a bad set, though, because it's not like there's a bunch of dolls everywhere or something like that. Take that Flawless Ruby really quick. Okay. Here we go. I wish that and oak chargers on Hodo. They die when everybody sneezes. I know. They just die. That's what they charge. The charges of Druid, any charge of a Druid summon of any kind has so little life. I think the most is probably like the level 15 dire wolves that are on Wolf Howl, or level 18 spirit wolves maybe. Or no, it would be the bear on Beast, obviously. The bear on the Beast has the most life. That thing could survive with battle orders, you know, but that's about it. Oh boy, we're so slow. We're so slow. We're so freaking slow. What? How are my skills all messed up? Somehow all my skills are not where I need them to be. There we go. Superior Ogre Maul. What's that? 6 sockets with 9% enhanced damage. If it was ethereal, maybe. Oh. Awesome. Oh, well, the game just crashed. So. Yeah. Yeah, bummer. That kind of sucked. Man. That really was a bummer. At least I got the waypoint and everything. So I don't know what happened, but it was like Fissure was going, my chilling armor was going and shooting spikes back, I was seeing a little artifact on the screen while that was happening. And I had mentioned that before. And then it just like completely, it just crashed it. So, I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna continue on that for right now. I think I'll just like... Let's just see what the... I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Hang on.
Can I help you?
Let's see. Soldiers, Larzik Quest, Nelothok, yeah. Let's do a quick run on here. That kind of was annoying, huh? We were just really standing in the middle of all those guys pretty easily. All right, let's check out Eldritch up here. Night Poison. Damn, dude. The freaking Heart of the Wolverine died right there. So dumb. Dear D2R dev, make Heart of the Wolverine not die so easily. You can either buff his resistances to 90% across the board, increase his life by 10 times, or just make him invincible. There. I don't know if I need that, but whatever. Oh, man. So that was annoying. Okay. All right, I honestly don't really even feel like doing this right now because it crashed. Like, I don't even feel like running back there again. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright, Colossus, whatever. Let's see, full rejuve, super healing. Super healing. Take those. I guess I'll grab that town portal. Not too bad that we can. I could stand in the middle of freaking souls, you know, and not just die instantly. Feral claws. Kind of want to see what those are. Nothing.
I can't carry anymore.
Mm-hmm. The Herodrum is gone. Black Soul. Alright. Okay, am I not hitting him? What's going on? There. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Sure. I guess I'll kill them, just for the heck of it. Since it is like a special pack of enemies. Okay. Level 3. Oh boy. Oh boy. Decrepify. Ort Rune. Take that. Large Charm. 5 to mana. Oh, crap. Dude, what is happening? Ugh. Not making any headway in there. What in the hell is happening? Gosh. Okay, I got that guy. Dude, these guys are strong. Look at this. Okay, there we go, there we go. Crystal sword, it's rare. Bunch of lightning, attack rating, enhanced damage. Still would, with a socket, still wouldn't be worth upping or anything like that. So hard to find good rares, man. Look how much faster the wolf is. It's crazy. Okay. I hope this is not indicative of what's waiting for us in the bottom layer. Just like a really bad horde of like dolls and everything that can like amplify damage me and stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Somehow we're doing okay. That looks like it would be just awful. This man catcher, I don't know, whatever. It's not ethereal, so who cares? Okay, man. Okay, I am making my way a bit downtown. All right, Hell Witch. This Hell Witch is going down. All right, we're back. Can't let a glitch. Can't let a game crash stop us. There we go. If it crashes again, then I'm definitely gonna quit for today. Oh my gosh. Look how everything just died there. Hey, repairs durability with a good roll. Hang on, did you see that? Fudge. Here, let me show it. Look, it almost could have been good. 221% enhanced damage, 14 to max damage, 64 attack rating, repairs 1 durability. It's not ethereal, and the 3 to 9 fire damage sucks. But that was close. That was kind of close. It would need, you know, obviously 2 sockets or whatever, but yeah, kind of close. Do we have... Yeah, I do. Flawless, flawless, flawless. And then... Is that it? I guess that's it. Okay. Or shield this. Take that and put that there. Okay, what else do I have room for anything else? Gotta clear this stash out at some point. It's gotten pretty packed in. I should just start trading away like perfect gems and sets of like runes and stuff.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, obviously would have been Ethan Fools would have been wild. Yeah, obviously. I've only found one item that rolled Eth with repairs durability and a good roll on damage, and it's an axe. It was a... It's what's the one below Etten axe? Is it like double axe or something like that? I can't remember. Whatever that one is, though, the one below the Etten axe, that's what it was. So the level requirement was like level 47 or 48 on it, and it's pretty strong. Dude. That amp damage is so strong. Why is he running? Like, why is he... Like, look at that. Look how crazy that is. He's just running. What? He's going to get his buddies. Look at this. He went and grabbed a bunch of champion versions of him and came back. Okay. Here we go. I guess I'll grab a few more rejuves and put them in the cube. Put up a town portal here, grab another one. Okay, luckily this set here isn't too bad though either, you know. All right, I think I need to back up. It could be worth upping. Yeah, the only thing is like, I don't know if it would be that good if it was upped, you know? It rolled lifesteal on it too. But like, I'd have to look at it again, but it was kind of sweet as like a level 40 something weapon, you know? Like it was like really good as that level, so I almost kind of wanted to leave it there. I'll have to look at it again. And maybe if it's cool, I'll show a build with it. I really, this was where it froze before. So I'm gonna go out here and just make sure I don't like trigger too many of these ice things from my chilling armor. Here. Okay, there we go. Okay, it didn't freeze, so I made sure not to like run in there and let everything trigger all at the same time. Kind of dumb that I had to do that, but just to make sure I didn't freeze the game again. Not too bad. Let's run back a little bit. Ventar took him down. Nice. That was their toughest guy. We got him first. And yet they're gaining. Okay. Oh boy. The next group is not going to go well. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Let's back up a little, come on. Why are you way up there? Like, what are you doing? Okay, we got two of them down. And we're losing wolves quickly. And they're immune to fire, so our mercenary doesn't help at all. Okay. Here's Lister. Oh, my goodness. There we go. We got Lister. Bear's holding his own pretty good, though. Nice. Okay, we're making through. And we're decrept right now, which is just freaking awful. Okay. Whew. Alright, so here's Baal. Alright, charge! Let's go!
Legendary world stone. Guardian of the natural realm.
You know what's cool about this right now? My attacks do not use mana. My wolves are and my bear are stuck. They don't know that they should be over here. Like, really, guys? You're gonna stand over there for this whole fight? Fine. Fine. I guess I'll just do it myself, huh? Chance to hit Baal, 74%. What in the world was that? There. There. And no thanks to my freaking pets. Oh, now you come over. Thanks, guys. Unreal. Grand Matron Bow is rare. 2 to bow and crossbow skills. A rare tiara. 2 to Paladin, 1 to 74 lightning, 10 strength, damage reduction, level 3 confused charges. Rolled the grinding mod and barb skills on that one. Balanced axe. Replenish quantity. Okay. So yeah, this tiara, not very good. The confused charge is kind of cool, I guess. Alright. We beat Baal. Honestly, he wasn't bad at all. Like, my guy did totally fine. I had a decent amount of attack rating on him. And it seemed fine. So, okay. We got him. What's up, Tyrael? He's impressed. Look at that. Destruction's End. Well, I finally beat Hell Mode on ladder. It only took like 6 months or something. Yeah, and I did it with the off-meta build. And I did have some help, though. We did get an Ohm rune donated to us from Jean, an arachnid mesh from Paladin, and trustworthy fella gave me some stuff early on. But yeah, but I did find some good stuff. I did make some good trades, and I still have some things to farm and try to upgrade and stuff. it would be cool to have inventory of summoning skillers so I can make all my pets stronger. And it would be cool to have more max damage charms and stuff so I could do more damage. And I kind of like using the insight, honestly. So maybe if I find another Shillelagh, I'll make a passion. Or if I really, you know, somehow go hard on it, I could, like, maybe trade a bunch of stuff and farm a bunch, and then maybe I could get, like, a Ja rune. Maybe. And make, like, either an Enigma or even a Phoenix Shillelagh. Like, that would be pretty good. Phoenix Shillelagh would be really solid for the build I'm using right now because I do have some fire damage and stuff. But I don't know. So, yeah, pretty sweet. I can't remember the last time I actually watched this cinematic, by the way, either. Like the actual thing all the way through. It probably was 20 years ago. You know? Patriarch Monklad. Okay. A burr for Ja. Let's see. Bring 3 open socket script. What does he want? He wants 3 open socket, mage plate, dust shroud, wire fleece, and archon plate. With 15 ED. Jeez. 2 burr runes for a GG insight. Wow. The guy's trading 2 burr runes for a GG insight. This guy's trading a burr for that. I don't have exactly 20 life, 10 light res, but I do have 15 life, 11 light res, I think. Small charm. Maybe I could get a burr rune for that. So. Respectable on the creative build for sure. Thanks, man. Yeah, I beat the game with human form Druid using a staff, and I used a staff the entire game from start to finish. There was a couple things where we switched once in a while for, like, you know, proccing something, but really I used the staff as my main weapon and used melee the entire time. And Nick says start prepping for a new off meta for next ladder live stream. Yeah, about that. I was thinking about that a bit ago. And I was thinking, like, maybe I make my fire necromancer for next ladder. I feel like I could do that. I feel like that would be achievable. 'Cause you need some Trang set pieces. And then I could even, you know, go for Enigma on something like that. And the problem is like leveling with it though. There wouldn't really be a way to level as that. That would be the only problem. So I don't know. And it's not like there's a bunch of charges laying around everywhere on things that I could use fire spells with and stuff. But, so basically I would have to just play a necromancer for however long and just try to get Trang set pieces until I can get firewall and fireball. And, like, I would need summoning. It, you know, I don't know. I thought maybe that would be doable. To kind of like try to head towards that, but I don't know, it might not be that doable now that I'm thinking about it. Because like the cool thing about Monk Druid was I could start with just using a staff right from the get-go and then just kind of build around that. So I don't know. You said it would take more time, but that just means more content. Yeah, I guess. Like, I kind of like the idea of using a certain weapon type or something the whole time. Like, that's kind of fun. To be like, I can only use this, you know? Like, that's kind of a nice way to build it. Claw weapon assassin build. Hey, what's up, Dead Parrot? Bow necro with Ravenclaw, Kuko until you get Trangs for fire. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Ravenclaw is like not hard to. I could probably trade for that somehow, especially if I start a little later. Yeah, so I could still be a pure fire necromancer if I use the bow first, you mean? And then try to get Trangs and all that? Okay. Yeah, that could work. You could really say that about any character with the bow. With a fire, with explosive arrows, you know? Paladin can do that. Sorceress can do that. I would have to, like... For the necromancer, I'd have to, like... keep as many fire damage charms as I could in the inventory or something. And then use lower resist and... you know, whatever else. Revives and... mages and skeletons. It would just be kind of like a summon necromancer, I guess. But... yeah. Fire Merc and Fire Mages too. Yeah, there's that. So... yeah, the Claw Weapon Assassin build would be kind of cool too, because I could use Dragon Claw. And... I have a build like that on my channel. And it would be kind of nice because I could have Dragonflight with Burst of Speed, at least to get around a little faster. And it would be hard because it would still be like a single target build. And then there's lots, and then for that there's just tons of options for the mercenary. It could really be anything. Any mercenary would fit with a build like that. So are you saying, Dead Parrot, then, like pure claw? Like pure physical damage, like claw assassin of some kind? Like don't use, what, like Death Sentry or anything like that? Or can I use Death Sentry? Blade Fury Assassin is pretty fun and pretty deadly single target. And yeah, make it the rule for claw only, just in the weapon slots. Death Sentry would be okay. Alright. I could use Blade Shield with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that would be solid. I already know what I would try to build towards that wouldn't even be that expensive. Like an assassin like that, I already can think that I could go Rattlecage for the armor, G-Face for the helmet, Gore Riders or Goblin Toes for the boots. So I'd have like almost 100% crushing blow. And then And then gloves, obviously. Laying of Hands, blood gloves, train gloves for more poison damage on venom. And then belt and amulet are variable. And then the claws would be interesting because it's like whatever I can kind of get my hands on. And if I find a good base, I could make a plague. Yeah, I kind of like that. I feel like I could get that one going right away, too. You know, like it'd be fun to be looking at all the claws and stuff. The Necromancer, the Purifier Necromancer would be hard to obtain the stuff I need to make that off-meta build playable from the get-go. War Fists that are F and won't waste durability. They do waste durability with Blade Shield, though. And they do waste durability with Dragon Claw. Blade Fury, though, doesn't waste it. I know that. Well, I was thinking I would go melee, like not the Blade Fury, but I would go melee assassin with claws, using Dragon Claw, so it's like the double attack, you know, the whole time. Nick says, yeah, assassin would be better. Yeah, it would be better just to like start, you know, at least I could do something and stick to that theme the whole time. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking is Dragon Claw. Just try to build into Crushing Blow and maybe max out like Venom. Shadow Master. Put a couple points into Death Sentry. Something like that would be kind of good. And then, you know, any kind of charm that I find, whether it's traps, shadow disciplines, or martial arts, would all be good on that build. She can use any of those to help enhance whatever it is we're doing. Like, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, and that would be kind of nice, especially since I just did this build, which, like, the AoE was pretty weak with how my fissure was built. And there were so many immunes. And then on this build too, like, the summons right now, like, they're all right if I telestop, but really, like, they do take a while to kill stuff. So, like, this build was, like, there were points when this build was really slogging. Whereas I feel like a Dragon Claw assassin with some Death Sentry and a nice Shadow Master and stuff would probably just rip. No Death Sentry if possible. Yeah, so don't use Death Sentry. Yeah, and I mean, I think I could do that too. Just no Death Sentry. I already have a build on non-ladder. That's essentially what I'm describing right now. Death Sentry is OP. Yeah, it is, but it's also kind of like, I don't know. I'm like, it might be nice to just actually have good clear speed for once. Because I'm always doing off meta builds that have medium clear speed, you know, to low clear speed. So it might be kind of nice to allow myself to have something like that. Nick's saying just because it becomes the build. Kind of like Corpse Explosion. True, but what if I was allowed like 1 point or something? You know, like I'm only allowed 1 point into it, so the radius isn't that big and something like that. Flip-Flopper says, I hear that. As long as you make your method to getting that first kill cool unusual, I could see Death Entry being fun to watch. Dead Parrot says, I will say this. Blade Fury kills super crazy fast, even though it's single target and has a wind-up. Yeah, they especially since they added the synergy, right? So it's actually better. And if I had a ethereal weapon of some kind, it could be really good. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that right now. I'm trying to think of other builds that would. Yeah, I mean, so for right now, I think that's what I'll do on the next ladder then. I'll do Assassin. An Assassin that actually uses her claws to attack instead of like a kicks in, you know, which is more popular. There's also because if I just max Dragon Claw and Claw Mastery, then there's still a lot of points left over. Weird. Flip-Flopper says, weirdly, I feel like full Natalia's set is pretty off meta. Kind of, I guess, yeah. Because it's like, the full sets like aren't best in slot, really. Magic Arrow Amazon, Nick says. I actually did that. Before I ever started streaming, I made an Amazon on one of the ladders. I started the ladder with her on the ladder start date. And I actually did I did Magic Arrow and Plague Javelins. And I used that for a long time until I respec'd into just total pure Freezing Arrow with a Sunder Charm and like Mavina's set. Dead Parrot says full Nat set is amazing. Yeah, so there's lots of options. I mean, it's kind of nice too. Like Natalia's armor has 3 sockets, you know, 2 to Shadow Disciplines. Like, did you finish Hell with martial arts? Is that what? What are you asking, Nick? Well, whatever you're asking, every build that I'm talking about so far, yeah, I've finished Hell with them. The full set basically gives you a fade without curse reductions, so you can use Burst of Speed. I love using Burst of Speed on the Assassin. Like, a lot. I really like it a lot. I think it's fun. I think it's really nice to get it up to, like, level, 15, 16 or so. Oh, full Magic Arrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Oh, I answered. Okay, sorry. Because I saw MA and then my mind thought martial arts, so sorry. By the way, faster attack speed actually reduces the windup on Blade Fury. It does? Is that... Okay, so weird idea, but hear me out. Widowmaker burst of speed with full poison inventory and Trang gloves. Could be doomed, but sounds kind of cool. No, I mean, like, it would be good. Like you'd be able to, especially if you use Death Sentry. I've thought of that build before too, because I have flip ploppers on my channel. I have the Toxic Multi-Shot Amazon, which uses multi-shot and a full inventory of poison charms, faceted helm, faceted armor, faceted bow, and it's really sweet. So yeah, I've thought of using that setup on like every character basically at this point. I haven't done that and showed it on the channel, but like that's definitely something I could do. But on ladder though, it's just not possible. That build will not be possible on ladder. The amount of poison charms you need to make it any good at all is basically like you need about 37 of them. And they have to have at least 100 poison damage over 5 seconds on them, if not more. And you're just not going to find those in a season. There's just no way. Especially since the player base for D2R is dwindling. You know, like there's definitely less people playing online right now than there used to be. I mean, dude, I've played D2R for like 2.5 freaking years, and I don't have a single 451. I don't have a single one. The highest one I have is a 377. And I found it, and it's the only one I found in like 2.5 years. So there's no way. Non-ladder's more populated than ladder these days. Abrasive Party says, yeah, probably. I think the ladder right now, there's not too much to offer on it, you know. Chaos Sanctuary's terrorized right now. Although, but my guy wouldn't do too awesome there. So, yeah, okay. Well, I think right now, whenever the ladder reset is, I'll be thinking about that assassin we were talking about. Abrasive Party says we need a new rune word next season. I mean, a new rune word would be nice just because it would be something, but it would I would hope that it would do something, like make a build possible or whatever. Like I'm not really excited about a new rune word if it's like, oh hey look, 3 to lightning skills with minus 5% enemy lightning resistance, and it requires a lum and a co-rune in a wand. You know, like that, something like that is just like boring. Like, I'm sorry, we already have Crescent Moon and Spirit and Hodo. I mean, like, for me, I would rather they just be like, okay, here's the updated, you know, uniques. But they're not going to do that. There's nobody's working on the game. You know, my joke is that there's one dev, and that's my joke. But it's like, I don't even think there's one, really. So, like, I would like them to update all the crappy uniques and give the crappy uniques that nobody ever uses, like an O skill of some kind or something, or some CTC that can be used somehow. We talk about this all the time, but like, honestly, I would love for them to realize that this is one of their best games, and then like add like another mercenary, you know, or 2 or 3, like 2 more mercenaries to Act 4, you know, and like stuff like that. So like that would change some things up. I want some things like that. Like charges to be able to be converted to O skills, and like a new quest. Like when you it would be really cool to start up the ladder and it's like, oh, that's sweet. Like I can make O skills out of charges, and I can get a new mercenary. Sure, there's a new rune word or 2 or whatever. that are ladder only. Like, those are the kinds of things that draw people to the ladder, is like the content that's exclusive to the ladder. Leveling to 99 is not why people play the ladder. Like, leveling to 99, I just think is stupid. Not hating on D4 here, promise, but I'm hoping that a silver lining of the Exodus this season is that people trickle back to D2R. Could happen. I think they'll circle back once D4 dies. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening. They probably spent so much money on D4 that they're in panic mode. If it's really as bad as it sounds like. And I don't think they're gonna... I don't think they'll come back to D2R really, because they're probably thinking, like, we can't make money, like, microtransactions on it. So it's kind of messed up. I think there would be a way they could monetize a few things in D2R, as much as it would pain people to see it, but it would, you know, if that's what it would take, like the currency tab or whatever. Like, couldn't they just make it $5 to $10 for the currency tab? Or like a charm bag, you know, that you could have all your charms in. Like, it would just, it's a quality of life thing, right? It's not like it would be pay to win. Yeah, abrasive party, I saw that. Microsoft just fired a lot of Blizzard staff this week. Should be interesting to see what happens now. Leveling to 99 is pointless, LOL. Yeah. Tell them to hire the PD2 developer, Jojo says. Yeah, I guess. Or like, what if they just, what if they just, if they hired the PD2 developer, what if they just hired him and they were like, just take your game and we're just gonna, like, implement it over to the next ladder, you know, and that's the expansion. I've never played PD2 though, but that would be cool. Like, I like the graphics a lot on D2R, you know, like, it would be really cool if there was a PD2 version of D2R. I feel like I would play that. Pliplopper says, feel like they underestimate the financial benefits of making people like them. Like, I'd buy Blizzard merch, gear sometimes if they actually put in more work on D2R and nurtured the community. Yeah, they really don't seem like they give a shit. That's probably what it is. That's what it seems like. And I think you're right about that. It does not seem like they really give a shit. You know? And I think people want to, you know, like, D2 is historically a game that has had patches, even though there were some, it was like years between them sometimes. I'm RSPS says, honest opinion on player base on D2R versus other Diablo games. You know, I have to say, are you asking about, like, how, like, the attitudes of the player base? Because I don't know. Because I don't play other Diablo games at all. I've never played D4. I hated Diablo 3. I played it when it first came out, like, a bunch. And then I just thought the game was broken and wasn't that fun, and I didn't like the art style. And so I never went back to it, even after they, like, quote-unquote fixed it. And I've never played Diablo Immortal. The mobile games don't appeal to me. So I don't really know, but the player base of D2R is... The player base of D2R, I don't know what it is exactly, but it's definitely not what it was. The first few seasons were, like, pretty lit, man. Like, there was... Like, when they were making patches and there were, like, new stuff coming out, and they put in, like, patches that fix things, new rune words. They put in a new mercenary in Act 5. You know, like, there was so many things. It was like it was exciting, and it was cool to want to do the ladder to make some new stuff and try some new builds with some of the new mechanics. Not mechanics, but like, you know, some of the patches that fixed some things, so that certain builds were a little more viable. It was fun to do that, and I just wish they would kind of get back on that again. Yeah. Yeah, it always seems like that I can still make trades and I can still log in and I can still like do stuff. But it definitely had more people playing actively the first few seasons. Yeah, the spam bots are still there. Yeah, thousands of people playing over 20 years. Never went away. Yeah, I don't know if that's what you meant by asking my opinion, but yeah, I think people are cool. D2 players are pretty cool in general. I've never had a problem with like trading with somebody or anything. Everyone's usually like, "Oh, hey man, good luck," and "Oh, was this okay? Like if I have this instead?" And it's like, sure, I'll take that. Like whatever. Like that's fine. Oh, like here. Like I've had like people jump in a game once and just be like, "Hey dude, like you can have this for free if you want." You know, like it's just people are cool. Want the trade chat to work? Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, what am I waiting on? Sorry, RSPS. I just beat Hell Mode. I just beat Hell Mode with my monk off meta monk druid on ladder. It's my only ladder character. And then we were just talking. So sorry if you just joined and you're like, "Why are you standing there?" I was just talking with the chat. And I also my game froze while I was in the throne room, so I had to go all the way back and beat the Baal waves again. And so I was kind of burned out. I was kind of burned out for like right now. So I kind of wanted to like take a break. Just curious. All right, so yeah. And then Dead Parrot says, "I'm looking forward to the new Final Fantasy vids. Don't have any knowledge to the game, but they are fun." Thanks a lot, man. I'm glad you like those. That other thing that I'm branching out into is one of my other favorite games. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games of all time, and yeah, the Final Fantasy VII theory videos that I've been doing, I have a couple now. They're actually some of the biggest videos on my channel now. I'm RSPS says, "Can we see other characters gear?" I don't really have anything else. All I've got is this guy. The other two that you see there are mules. One of them had a Larzik quest that I used, and the other one is level 1. So all I have on this character, RSPS, this is my monk druid for ladder. The goal is to stay in human form and use a staff so that you look like a monk. So I used metamorphosis in a diadem, so I look monk-like still. And then I have Fortitude, Cat's Eye, Insight in a Shillelagh that rolled +6 to crit strike, Arachnid Mesh, Lifesteal all res max damage, attack rating, ring, Ravenfrost Gore Riders, a sick pair of blood gloves, 20, 10, 2, 28 lightning, 13 life. Charms are all res, max damage, attack rating, and some summoning. On swap, we have Spirit and Dark Clan for skills. Mercenary is enchant for attack rating. He gives us 308% attack rating with his enchant. And then on the summoning tree, I did 20 fissure, 6 synergy points for it with Volcano, 1 point werewolf werebear so I can get the marks of the beast, and then switch back to human form. And then I have 1 carrion vine, 20 grizzly, 20 dire wolf, 20 heart of the wolverine. And when I do all of that, my character has 12,000 attack rating and does about 7,000 damage. Okay. Nick says, "I'm more of a Final Fantasy VI guy, but 7 is good." Nick, I love Final Fantasy VI, but Final Fantasy VII Well, I could talk about that for hours. But anyway, 7 has something really special about it that I hold very dear. So, yeah. I do like 6, though. I actually like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I like 7, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Final Fantasy 16 was okay. It was pretty good. It was just, it didn't have a lot of other, like, RPG stuff that I was hoping it would have. But the presentation, the voice acting was good. The combat was good, but it was kind of easy, in my opinion. Nick says Kefka. Yeah, Kefka's cool. He's like Joker, you know, from Batman. Like he's like a clown, and he's like just total chaos. But he's also like a leader, and has a military and stuff. It's kind of nuts. Final Fantasy Oh, I love Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, I've played the crap out of that game, dude. The only thing I didn't like about that when I was younger was I was bummed that you couldn't like move your characters around, you know, like you could in the other ones. So like Tactics, you just pick each location and there's a map and the guy just walks along the map. And then so all the gameplay is in the combat and in setting up your team, which luckily is so sensationally good that the game can carry itself with its story and just its mechanics in alone. But I always did wish that there was some more RPG like adventuring in Final Fantasy Tactics. I thought it'd be perfect if it had that, I think. They came out with like a special edition of that added more characters and stuff. I don't know if you ever got that. It's like it's called War of the Lions. Final Fantasy Tactics. But yeah, so anyway, thanks Dead Parrot for mentioning the Final Fantasy VII video, theory video. You should play those games, man. Yeah, you stopped using the NPCs and played with the generics to make it hard. Yeah, because the characters that you can recruit are really good. But yeah. So anyway. Yeah, so this character still has... The Monk Druid here, this character still has some things to upgrade, obviously. So I think we can get into that a little bit later. As for right now... I think I'm just going to call it quits now because I just beat hell. And like I said, when my game crashed, I kind of was like almost feeling like I wanted to quit. So I stuck with it though and did it, and it was fine. It wasn't so bad, but like I kind of don't feel like jumping back in just yet right now after all that. Zaug says, hey, what's up, Zaug? Zaug says Orlando broke Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, dude, he was so good. OP, yeah. I purposefully didn't use him the last time I did a playthrough of that game. Paladin says GGWP. Good. What? GG Waypoint? Are you saying the waypoint's GG? I know, dude. I'm sorry. Good game, well played. Sorry. Yeah, I was being dumb. Sorry. Yeah. Calculator broke Tactics if you wanted to spend the time doing the math. Oh. Oh, sarcasm came through well. Sorry. I can't... Now I can't read if you're being sarcastic or not. Alright, great game other than a few bad balancing. Yeah, so... But yeah, so Final Fantasy stuff is awesome. I love basically 6 through 10 and tactics. 16 was all right. I didn't care for like 13 or 15. It was hard to get into 14 because it's just so massive. It's an MMO. And but apparently 14 is good if you really put the time in. I could see that for sure. And you are being sarcastic as well. Yeah. 4, but that's real old school. Yeah, I don't think I ever played 4. And that, they did have some makes of it on like Nintendo DS and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so those videos though, those Final Fantasy VII videos are like doing pretty well on my channel. Yeah, 10, the sequel to 10, 10-2 was like, I remember being so confused. Like when I was younger and I bought that, because 10 was like really great, I thought. I bought 10-2 and I was like, this game's like direction and style is so weird. It was like Charlie's Angels type thing. Like it was so weird, but actually 10-2 has one of the best combat systems out of all the Final Fantasies. They forgot about number 11. No, 11 is like 14. It's an MMO. And 12, and then 12 was after 11. Actually, you know what? 12 was pretty good, too. I forgot 12. So I liked, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 are the ones that I liked. And even 10-2, which is kind of lame. Because it's, like I said, it's like Charlie's Angels, weird direction, like girl power type stuff. The combat's really good in it, actually. So if you can get over how lame that game is, you can actually enjoy the combat. 3 and 7 are tied for the best. And when you say 3, Zaug, do you mean Final Fantasy VI? Because Final Fantasy 3 on Super Nintendo is actually Final Fantasy 6. It's because of the Japanese didn't think we would understand. Yes, 6. Okay. Tied for the best. Yeah, I think 6 is definitely up there. I would like... It's hard for me to say because the PS1 era of Final Fantasy games is really good. And like I said, 10 has a special place for me. 10 is pretty good. I like how you're always heading towards the goal in that game. It's also cool that Final Fantasy VII has a reference to the Secret Cow level in it, in the Northern Crater, in the end of the game. But yeah, so anyway, sorry. Thanks for bringing that up, Dead Parrot. I'm glad you like the theory videos, even though you haven't played Final Fantasy VII. You should really play those, man. So you can kind of catch up. So anyway, guys, I actually have to get going because it's getting late where I live. And I do have work in the morning, and I have to be up at 5 in the morning to get to work on time. So... yeah. Have a good one. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Best soundtrack is 6. Best story is 6. GG's. Grats on beating hell. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and sticking with me on that. Thanks for sticking through the technical difficulty there. I think my monk druid looks pretty cool. I like that he has orange sleeves. That's something I like about him. All right. Guys, thank you so much. Thanks for supporting the channel, liking and subscribing the videos and stuff. That's really, really helpful. And gonna do some more off-meta builds and stuff. I got a bunch like in mind. It's just like sometimes it's hard for me to find the time to do all the stuff I want to do. All right, thank you. I will see you guys later.